YouTube, what is going on? Back with my latest video. Today, just want to show you guys what came back from my latest CGC submission. So I have, I believe, 4 books today. 2 separate orders. One I do know what book it is, and then the other 3 I actually don't know, but hoping that they all came back in good condition and in good grades, and really excited to see what books they are. So without further ado, let's get right into it. But before we do, hit that like button down below. Let me know you guys are enjoying these videos, and as always, if you're new to this channel, welcome. Hit subscribe button down below as well so you updates on most recent content, and hit that bell notification so you're alerted as soon as I post a new video. So, like I said, I have 3 or 4 books, 3 from one order, 1 from the other. I know the one book is X-Men number 12. I've been excited to get that back for a while. I know it's not very high grade, but excited just to have it slabbed and preserved. But the other 3 books, I don't know what they are at all. So, excited to crack this box open and see what we got, and see if we got some high grades. So, I think this is the last, no, it's not the last batch of CGC stuff, but I think it's the last batch I had from, that's like over a year old. So, definitely seems like they are catching up slowly but surely, so really excited to see that happen. And I do have some more stuff to send out to them. If you're interested to see what I do send out before I send it, you know, drop down in the comment section below, hit that like button, and maybe I'll do that kind of video. I don't know if that's something you guys are interested to see, what I am sending before I send it, but excited to see what's in here, guys. So just gonna go one by one and see what we got for grades. Let me take this invoice out real fast, and then we'll see what the first book is. Here we go. Okay, so first book, you know, going off the theme of the last video I did with the animation stuff, we have 4 color number 442. I think I had more than 1 copy of this one. This might have been the better one, which is still not very high grade. I'm thinking like probably a 2.0 on this one, but this is the first appearance of Peter Pan in comic books. This is from 1952, so that book is what, 70 years old now. So let's see what we got. 2.5. Okay, so slightly better than I thought. That's pretty okay. I mean, obviously they're not high grade, and there are some high grade versions of this book out there. I've not been able to get them in my hands though. It's not marked as first appearance of Peter Pan, but I'm almost positive that this is. If anybody knows otherwise, let me know. It does just say Peter Pan, but I'm pretty sure this is the first appearance. There is a reprint that was made in like the 70s, I believe. And I think this is the original and the first appearance. So, cool book. Really excited to get this one on there. It's definitely marked that, I think, on Key Collector as well. If that's not an app you guys use, strongly suggest you guys do so. But you guys know I love these old Disney or animation comics. 2.5, you know, obviously it's not a high-grade book in your collection, but like I said, this is a 70-year-old book. If this had been, you know, a Marvel book in that same age, or DC book, you know, this would be a really expensive book. So I'm not mad at the grades. I know they seem low, but for me, 2.5 is actually pretty good for a book that old. So happy about this. You know, it's definitely in not the best shape. You know, I'll definitely check the grader notes later. But 2.5 for Peter Pan, I am pretty happy about that. All right, guys. So moving on to the next book. Oh, huh. So apparently I have 2 of these. So remember I did a video recently with this video, and with this book, and I think that one got a 0.5. So now we have a second one. I think the centerfold is missing on this one, so I'm not sure how that's going to affect the grade, but let's see, guys. Another 0.5. Oh my god. So I don't know why that centerfold makes that much of a difference, but apparently I had 2 0.5s of this book. I didn't even remember that I had 2 of these. So that's pretty amazing. I must have bought these raw, and I know this one's in not the best shape, but a 0.5 for this. This is the first appearance of Mary Jane, or excuse me, Gwen Stacy and Harry Osborn. But yeah, guys, I mean, another 0.5. So I have 2.5 to this. That's pretty amazing. I don't know if I'll keep both, so if anybody's interested in this book, hit me up. Definitely can work out something. But another 0.5 in Spider-Man 31. Not what I was expecting at all. I was not expecting this book, and I was not expecting another 0.5. But still, even the 0.5 is not a very cheap book. I mean, honestly, you know, this book's starting to get up there in price, and I think that's warranted. It's definitely an expensive book, you know, definitely a big key. I'm surprised it isn't more money than that, and that's why I bought this book, and apparently bought it twice. So, last book, let's see what we got here. Okay, so we have Fantastic Four, number 67, the first appearance of him. So, you know, definitely a character that's going to be coming to the MCU soon. This one seems a little bit, like, off-centered. Yeah, definitely off-centered. And, you know, it's got some tanning and, you know, dirt on it. I'm going to guess a 3.0 in this one. Boom. Alright, so 3.0 in this, not the highest grade, but, you know, not terrible as well. You know, again, pretty old book. Almost 60 years old at this point. I think 55 years old. Fantastic Four number 67. A book that was getting a little bit of attention because, you know, people know that the character's coming. But definitely, I think, going to get a little bit hotter soon. So happy to get this into the collection, guys. So, like I said, I have one final book. I know this one's going to be low grade. The reason why I know that is I sent these books out for pressing. And, you know, the pressing process takes, you know, however long. It took, I think it was a year. I think they're behind that long. And I think they still might be. And when it got down to the time for this to be pressed, it was too fragile to press. So this book sat for a long time to get pressed and didn't even get pressed. Which, you know, when I sent it out there, I thought that might have been a possibility because it was in pretty fragile shape. I'm guessing like a 0.5 or 1.0 at best on this book, which is fine for the price I paid. But definitely disheartening to wait that long and it not even come to fruition as far as the reason why you sent it out. Not their fault, just, you know, the nature of the beast, you know, with the amount of volume they've gotten. So here we go. We got X-Men number 12. This is the first appearance of Juggernaut. I did go ahead and get that custom label as well with the X-Men. Pretty cool. This one's definitely a keeper for the collection for the long haul. If you guys don't know, I do collect all the X-Men books, trying to complete issues 1 through 50. That's kind of been my collecting goal. I know it seems like I'm all over the place, but that is like my main focus right now. Doing pretty well. I got some books to show you guys that I've gotten to help fill in those gaps. But for right now, I got X-Men number 12. Actually, this looks better than I remember it. I'm going to guess a 3.0 in this one. Boom! Alright. That is pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with that. So, like I said, first appearance of the Juggernaut, origin of Professor X as well. X-Men number 12. This is a big key book. I do have 13, I believe, too. So I got the second and first appearance of Juggernaut. Very, very cool book. 3.0 is better than I thought I was going to get, to be honest with you guys. It's got some heavy creasing and a few other issues as well, but the back, for the most part, looks pretty solid. And just in general, this is a great book. Red cover. These X-Men books, I just love to have them. Really excited to try to tackle more of these and get them off the list. Happy to get this back into my hands and into the collection. 3.0 for X-Men number 12. I'm actually pretty pleased with this one. So there you guys go. A little bit of disappointment with that Spider-Man, but ending on a higher grade than I thought for the X-Men. So all things considered, pretty pleased with that. So let me know in the comment section below what you guys have got in your collection this week. Like I said, I do have a lot more to show you guys. Some pretty big books. So really excited to show you guys those, and make sure you subscribe to stay tuned to more videos like this. Hit the like button if you're new and you enjoy this video. If you're interested in my main channel where I do Funko Pops, check me out at ThePopSavage on Instagram and also YouTube. And thanks again for watching, guys. I really appreciate your support. Till next time, see you later.